Hello and welcome in. About 2 days ago, I drove to a local card shop looking to buy one single booster for the Final Fantasy set. I know they had them, and I know they had them for a fair price. So I drove there, and as soon as I walk in and look at the shelf where the single booster packs used to be, I found these. Sitting pretty on the shelf are some pre-release boxes for the Final Fantasy set. This is a couple weeks after the set has been out, and I guess they got a fresh restock on these. Doesn't matter. What matters is that I actually get to open these, even though I completely missed out on that Final Fantasy pre-release. Since then, I've been holding myself back from opening these boxes because how could you not open these boxes? There's so many good singles that I still want to collect that I've been holding from even buying because there's a possibility that they might be in here, and I really do hope so. So, I think that's it. Let's do it. Let's open these up one by one. Let's start off with this. Okay. If you have any guesses on what I'll be pulling out, cracking out of these packs, leave a comment. Here we go. Here we go. Once it's open. Whoa. Oh, God. All right, let me fix that. Answer the call of the crystals. I'm down. Okay. Yeah, attack, magic, items. That's cool. That's super cool. And then on the other side, the little dudes. Yeah. That's awesome. This art is really cool. One of my friends ended up sending me a photo of someone putting this art inside the Duskborn TV box bundle set, making it look like the TV was playing this game. So that was really cool. I don't have any of those Duskborn bundles, but I've been thinking about getting one just to display that. I think that would be so cool. Ooh, I like these little counters on it. Okay. It's a slide. It's a slide. Ooh. Okay. This is the box. 2 hits. Nice Pixel Magic the Gathering logo. Here they are. On top, Final Fantasy. And this is different, right? Than the bundle. Ooh, this dice is pretty. I really like it. Wish it wasn't a spin down so I can use it for like D&D or something. But obviously it's not meant for that. Still really cool. Ooh, what is this? It just comes with this? Okay. I kind of already peeked. I kind of peeped at my pre-release card. So the card we got for our promo here is Nibelheim Aflame. Choose target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. This spell was cast from a grave. Discard your hand and draw 4 cards with flashback. I mean, that art is. I mean, look at that art, dude. That art is sick. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, to be fair. Or to be honest. But to be fair, it's still really cool regardless. I think there's maybe one deck. I mean, that just seems like a solid board wipe, right? Choose a target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. I mean, it's a solid board wipe for 4, and you can recast it. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, I can throw that on my cloud deck, right? My cloud commander deck, and just rock with it. So, not upset about it. Bam. We have a total of 6 boosters. 6 of them. Look at him. Beautiful. I'm gonna open them and take a pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one has the Buster Sword and which one has the Cloud Midgard Mercenary? I'm thinking this one has the Cloud Midgard Mercenary, and this one has the Buster Sword. Let's see if I'm right. First pack of the night, day, wherever you are. All right. What do we have? We have a fat chocobo. Sage, whatever. Weapons vendor. Really like this card for my Cloud deck. Haste magic. This doesn't seem bad. I think I've seen it around. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it until your next turn. Not bad. Don't have one of those. I've been looking for one of those. Magic Pod. Okay. Ooh. Nice. We have our first pretty card of the pack. This is a Battle of the Big Bridge. Fatal Push. It is a instant destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less. And then it has Revolt. Destroy that creature if its mana value is 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. Interesting. Nice little sacrifice. I really like these cards and the art on these. Phantom Train. Okay. Ooh, here's a rare. Here's a rare right here. Kuja. I don't have a Kuja. And it seems like it's a fairly popular commander, so I take that for sure. And of course, another land. Ooh, nice little art card that I don't have. Someone smarter than me will figure out how to fully use the town typing on that. Don't have this token. That looks terrifying. That actually looks terrifying. That is the back of the magic card. Sorry. Looking at the wrong thing. Here we go. There we go. Town greeter for a town card. Okay. Ice magic. Wait. This might be fairly good as well. I think all these modal ones are like pretty good. So for 2 mana, you can cast it. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Nice little ability there. For 2 more, target creature owner puts it into their... Wait. Target creature's owner puts it into their choice of top or bottom of their library. Why would you ever choose bottom? And then for 6 more, target creature's owner shuffles it into their library. I don't know if it's worth doing the final one, but it could be useful. Thunder magic. I don't have all of these modal ones, so yes, give me more. For 1 mana, I get to Thunder magic deals 2 damage to a target creature. For 4 mana total, Thunder magic deals 4 damage to a target creature, and then for 7, Thunder magic deals 8 damage to a target creature. I mean, hey, if you got the mana, you got the mana. Oh, nice Crossroads. I do have that one already. I wish I would have gone to play in a limited format with all the job select stuff. Maybe I can still get some of those games in a local card shop. Oh, sorry. Here's a rare. Beautiful art. Really beautiful art. For each creature, so for 5 mana, 2 white, for each creature you control, create a 1/2 white mogul creature token with lifelink. Then creature you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Nice. There's our foil. There's our land. Do all these have a land? Because I'll take another starting town. Okay. So I was wrong about the pack that has the Buster Sword and the and the Cloud Midgard mercenary, but it's fine. Red mage, black mage. Here's one of the ramps that I was talking about. I added this to my cloud deck just to try it out, but this honestly seems fairly solid. Okay, it is a 3 mana ramp card, yes, but it is an instant. Love that. So you can leave mana up, and if it comes back around to your turn, you can potentially just ramp it. Use that open mana to ramp if you didn't have to use it for something else. Search your library for a basic land card or a town card. Basic land, Town card could be good, especially if you have one, you know, if you have, well, all other town cards are like dual mana or have the ability to tap for 1 mana, right, of any color. So for 3, you get to cast an instant, search your library for a basic or a town, and then put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a +1/1 counter on target creature you control. So not only can you leave mana up in case you have to use a different spell, but if it comes to, you know, you have to block something or you have to attack something, you can use this sort of as a battle trick. A battle trick that ramps you for 1 mana or for 1 land, right? That seems kind of fun if you can get things to line up correctly. Also, I feel like this card is too cheap for what it is, but maybe let me read it again. Slash of Light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you can plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good on a cloud deck for 2. Hell yeah. Ooh, here's another town that I actually don't have. So for, okay, you can add colorless, or for 1, add 1 mana of any color. Interesting, just helps you like correct your mana. The Crystal's Chosen. Ooh, Summon Titan. Okay. So for 5, mill 5 cards on the first stage. On the second chapter, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. On the third one, until end of turn, another target creature gains control. You control gains trample, gets +X/+X, where X is the number of lands you control. 7/7 with ramp, reach, and trample. Pretty solid. Thieves' Knife as our foil, and a nice little plains. Can I get a cloud or a lightning? Warrior Sword. Equipment creature gets +3/+2 and is a warrior in addition to other types. Equip 5. Not the greatest, but it would allow you to hit, you know, if you equip it to cloud, it would hit for that 7, which would proc his ability. That's kind of cool. Chobo kicking. I will eventually like to make a Chocobo, a landfall deck. For a second, I thought this was the other one, the other equipment that is like insanely nuts. But why would that be in the? Why would that be a common? Here's another town. When this land turns, you gain 2 life. Iron Giant. Okay. Come on, give us something good. Give us something good. Here's a rare. 5, 6, 8 for 8. Demons you control have menace, lifelink, and haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target creature from a grave. If you exile a card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 5/5 black demon. That would go, this will go absolutely insane if you are into demon tribal decks, I guess. And a Dark Knight Greatsword. Oh, nice little foil island. Oh, and a token. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay. Give us some good stuff, please. Give us some good stuff, please. Whoopee. Okay, here's a rare. You may play an additional land on each of your turns, and then it gets +1/+0 for each land you control. At the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I don't know. Is that good? Oh, I hadn't seen this one before, actually. 5 mana with drop select. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 for each artifact you control, and is an artificer in additional to its other types for 5 mana and equip 4. That's not bad. If you're running an equipment deck, that's not bad, dude. I don't think I had seen that card before. +2/+2 for others. I mean, there's that, what is it? Strong back would be something similar where it gets +2/+2 for each equipment and aura onto that equipped creature. This is for the entire field, right? For each artifact you control. That's nuts. That's not even including just equipment. That's like ramp spell or like mana rocks and stuff. That's kind of sick. For 5 though, is that too much? That might be worth. All right, this is the final pack out of the first box. Ace Magic. Okay. Town Greeter. Ice Magic. There you go. Oh, did I miss one? Nope. Ooh. Do I have one of these? I'm not sure. X and a blue and X. Counter spell, target spell, unless its controller pays X. If the spell is countered this way, exile instead of putting it into the graveyard. That seems like a solid counter spell. Oh, here's a rare. I have one of these. Noctis. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life, in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, the artifact enters with a finality counter on it. And nice. Little dude. Insomnia. Brown City. Alright, well, nothing crazy good. Nothing nuts on the first box. But it's alright. Because guess what? We got another box. Another one. Dang it. I messed that up again. Why am I doing the Zelda? I should be doing Final Fantasy VII stuff. What is it? What is it? I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna freak if it's a buzzer sword. Destroy all artifact creatures. End the turn. For 5. Destroy all artifacts and creatures. End the turn. Lovely. Dang it! There's still hope. There's still hope. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da. Ma-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ooh, this seems somewhat good. Sleep magic. Ooh. Uh-oh. The Luna Wave. Come on. Wait, that was it? The Lunar Wave was the rare? For 4, flying, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, as long as the Lunar Whale Did I say lunar wave? Lunar whale attacks this turn. You may play that card. Okay. I don't think I have the green and white one of these, so. Ooh, that food looks delicious. Yep, definitely keeping that token. Lunar wave. I hardly know her. Oh God. Are you guys thinking that I'm gonna get the cloud on this one? Yep, I'm gonna get the cloud on this one. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to see some magic happen? This game was named after. I have that. Watch this magic happen. Watch it. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until end of turn, you may play that card you own. That's very expensive. But I guess. Guys, I'm not losing faith. If you think about it, the Cloud Midgard mercenary that I'm looking for is the cards I cracked along the way. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Makes sense to me. Dreams of, dude, I swear that said dreams of lasagna at first. My bad. World map. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I actually really like this. Samurai Katana. Equipped a creature gets +2/+2, has trample and haste, and it's a samurai in addition to types. 3? It comes in with already a 1/1 colorless creature, so it's a 3/3 with trample and haste. The equipment is 5, which is a little nuts. But in a deck like Cloud where you want to just like attach stuff for free or cheat it onto it for free, that's solid. Hell yeah, I didn't have this card. And boom! Yo! Oh my god! Never mind. Remember the thing I said about Cloud Midgard Mercenary is the cards we cracked along the way? No, it's actually the Cloud. Holy damn. That's sick. Let's go. Let's go, dude. For 2 mana, 2 white mana. When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it will triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. That's sick. Holy, that is sick. That is worth it. I am so glad I picked the box with the Cloud. Oh my god, I did not have to pay $30 to freaking get this card anymore. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Life is complete. I've achieved success. I've achieved success in life, guys. I can now retire, I think, after that. Wow. That's awesome. Can we get a Buster Sword, or is that too greedy? Is that too greedy if I'm looking? What's the mathematical like what's the probability of me not only getting the Cloud Midgard Mercenary, but getting a Cloud Midgard Mercenary and a Buster Sword on the same pre-release pack? What are the chances of that? You're not alone. Wait, this is a solid card, right? Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets a +4/+4 until end of turn. For 1? That's nuts. 3 or more creatures? That's easy on a lot of token decks, man. And a lot of decks in general. Ooh. For 4, exile target card. That's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and you may cast that copy without paying its mana cost. Exile Dawn's Warrior Legacy. That's very beautiful card. Can we get another? Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, another pretty card. Okay, wait. It's a bird. I really want to build a Chocobo deck. That would be sick. And here's another bird for it. Whenever enters, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Whenever a land, and then has the landfall. Cool. Oh, we got another one of these, but the base version. Hell yeah. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Is that a boat? That's a boat. Dude, look at that. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't wait to play with that. A 2-mana cloud, dude. I'm so glad I do not have to buy it from a random person on Facebook Marketplace for like double the price that I paid for these packs. Call of the Mountain. Can we get a Buster Sword dough? Can we get one dough? Can we get... Ooh! Dude, this pack, this box was the one, dude. Vincent Valentine. I actually would like to also build a deck with this. Whenever a creature an opponent controlled dies, put a 1/1 counter on Vincent Valentine equal to that creature's power. Whenever Vincent Valentine attacks, you may transform it. And look at that. Grab a lifelink. Whenever Galleon Beast dies, return it to the battlefield tapped. Nuts. Now I have the full art one of those. And then this little shiny coral sword. Nice. Woo. Last pack. Last freaking pack. Oh, Buster Sword, I know you're here. Oh, I know it. Oh. Oh. Focus up. Fight on. Solid card, I think. Ooh, Restoration Magic. I think this is might be one of the better ones of these. So for 1 mana, target creature gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Nice. For 2 mana, target permanent gains hexproof, indestructibility until end of turn, and you gain 3 life. And then for 5 mana total, permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So the last one, you might be invested too much into it, but the other ones are cheap, dude. So cheap. For 1 mana, you can just hexproof indestructible something. What? What? Phantom Train. Here's a rare. Vehicles you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance and reach. This might be good for the upcoming set. Maybe it'll go up in price. Whenever a vehicle crewed by so-and-so this turn attacks, if it's the first combat phase of this turn, you may pay 1 and a red and a green. If you do after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. What? 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 Another in this box? Yo, Terra Magic Adapt with a pretty art on it? Holy. Whenever Terra enters, mill 5 cards. Put up to 1 enchantment card milled this way into your hand. And then you can use Trance. Exile Terra, then return into the battlefield, transform under its owner's control, activated only as a sorcery. Oh my god. Bro, this pack is nuts. Espera Terra. Create a token that's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control. It gains haste. If it's a saga, put up to 3 lore counters on it. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. And then the last one, add 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red, 2 green, and then exile it. Flying. Dude, what? With the pretty art. That's beautiful. That is some beautiful art. And it's not even done yet. Another rare on this pack. That was 2 rares. 2 rares in 1 pack, plus a mythic. Bro, this pack is nuts. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Nutty. Wow. Wow, dude. I think those are the hits, man. These are the hits. Look, would you believe that? It took us two boxes to get these 2, but that last box was beautiful. I think there's a good amount of playable cards in here that I'll probably end up throwing in my decks. Of course, this Cloud Midgard Mercenary, and maybe this one. Maybe this board wipe as a nice little addition to the flavor to my Cloud deck. Could be pretty fun. If you like this video from me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for now, have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.